What's up, Fire Fam? My name is KiahOnFire and welcome back to the Scourge of the Past raid guide. The Last Encounter. In this guide we'll be covering tactics to free and defeat Insurrection Prime, the mech boss. Weapons to bring for the first stage, I can definitely recommend Hardlight for the different element shanks that will spawn throughout. Although it's your choice how you do this, you might find using different elements on different people might be more useful to you. Although we found Hardlight was really practical for this, as you could switch through the elements to destroy the shanks. When you arrive at the raid zone, you'll probably first notice the huge shielded metal object in the centre. That and the large servitor on the far side. This centrepiece is the boss, and I'll be referring to it like so. Around the boss and under the ruins is 4 holes that have lightning around them. To remove the lightning, the servitor has to be destroyed, and then you and your teammates have a short amount of time to get into the underground zone. Recruit 3 teammates to stay above ground, preferably the ones that own the Hardlight, and 3 to go underground. The underground team's job will be to go to consoles, gather radiances, and then come up out of the tunnels, dunk their radiances into the correct 3 terminals, and that will spawn a tank. Here you can see where the 3 terminals are located on the map. My team decided to collect 2 of the same radiances before surfacing, as you're on a time limit and it only takes 2 radiances per person to summon a tank. There will be 3 buffs you can get, so once you get one, aim for the same buff and find it again by rotating clockwise around the tunnels. The 3 buffs are continuous, the circle, angular, the triangle, and parallel, the square. There is also a faulty console that will glitch and switch between the shapes, avoid punching that one. Also, be careful when crossing teammates because you will tether to each other once you are radiated, and that can kill you. The above ground team's job is to stop shanks getting into the tunnels, kill servitors and kill vandals. Although killing the servitor will reset the underground consoles, so make sure your team below has collected all their buffs before destroying it. The best thing to do is whittle its HP down and wait for the call that everybody is ready, and then destroy the servitor. This will reset the radiance buffs, and then they can go around and collect again from underneath. Shanks will come from dropships surrounded in elemental shields. The sequence goes Void, Arc, Fire, Repeat. So prepare your Hardlight beforehand to maximise time. The more shanks that get into the tunnels, the harder you make your teammates' jobs. Once the underground team has received their 2 radiances, alert the above ground team to kill the servitor again and come up out of the tunnels. Depending on what your buff is what point you will have to run to. There will be a circle plate and a generator on these locations. Once you have deposited the correct radiance into the correct generator, a tank will spawn. Use this to drive into the middle, go around clockwise and shoot the boss in the middle. Dodge the mines because they will explode your tank, and that will be no good. This should be enough to down him enough HP to end the first phase. Go collect your loot from where it first spawned in. Now we get on to the second phase. Second phase, the boss will activate as soon as the first berserker captain is killed. To destroy berserkers, shoot the back red energy spot and chest at the same time to deactivate the shields on berserkers to kill them and gather their orbs. This phase consists of 1 or 2 map readers depending on your light level, and the rest of the team will take care of the rest. The map reader will have the trickiest job due to ads spawning in the map room, and the boss could also target them. The job of the map reader is to tell the rest of the team which berserkers to kill, where to deposit the orbs, and in the meantime, snipe weak points on the boss's shield. These weak points are glowing rectangles located on the sides, knees, front and back. The berserker to kill can be located on the map as one of the ones with the big red ball above its head. Use this diagram as locations on the map to tell your teammates where to go. Once the team has found the berserker and killed it, 2 orbs will spawn. Pick up 1 at a time so the map reader can tell you where to go and where to dunk the orb. Once the first call is made, then you can pick up the second orb and go to the correct destination. Jumping and smacking the orb in the air will make you go faster, and you'll be harder to hit with the enemies. You need to be speedy in this encounter due to the short time limit you get. In the meantime, the next berserker should show up. The rest of the team should go to the called location and grab the new set of orbs. You'll need 4 orbs dunked to some of the tanks. The first 2 people who dunk their orbs should be shooting vandals and weak points off the boss now. Once the orbs are dunked, 3 tanks will spawn, hop in them and shoot any remaining weak points, and then shoot at the chest of the boss to open up the chest cavity. Once this is blasted off, a small servitor will appear in his chest. Words of Radiance are really handy in this part. Gather together and shoot at his chest with high damaging heavy weapons such as the Whisper of the Worm. After a short time, the boss will emit a Radiance wave and you will all get affected by this. You will have to pair up with a teammate with the same buff as you, and this will increase the damage output on the boss. Don't stand near different radiated people as this will tether you and kill you. Radiance can switch up to 2 times in this phase, so keep an eye on your buff. If you stand in the triangle as shown on the chart, this can help you with positioning, so continuous at the front, angular to the right, and parallel to the left. You can one phase the boss, but if you need to go again, that's also fine. Just make sure when his chest panel respawns, get the hell out of there, because he will kill you very quickly. So using sparrows on this is absolutely ideal to get to locations that you need to be at really quickly. When completed, the middle trapdoor should open, jump down and run to the door, it will open and there will be your chest. And that is it for the raid guide. Thank you for watching, I love you all and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!